was writing. I wanted to just get to writing. I didn't want to wait and make my coffee, so I did that. Typical ADHD mom. I have to put things away while I talk. So now, snacks that my kid did not eat at camp. Bribery. Oh my God, sleep like it. Okay. This plagues my house. I need to finish this. Now just leave it. Okay, anyway. Let's make coffee. Come with me as I make my coffee on a Saturday morning. Hi, hope you're having a fun weekend too, Ganesh. Now I fill it up to the part of the there's like a little screw inside. How are you doing, Ganesh? And it's like, here, can you guys see it? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. I'm trying to do at least one live a week. I should really be doing that once a day. But, and I should be doing events, whatever point of the day is the most interesting. This, I'm not sponsored by them, but I'd love to be. It's a shame they won't take my calls. I would take $25. So ridiculous. They don't even look at my content of how much I do with Costello. I mean, I guess it's like all spread out too over the years, so it's not necessarily something that they'd be like, oh, you know, I used to post so much with Costello. Thank you. 14 of you are in here. Let's get the likes up. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I don't wish I lived in Miami. I don't live in Miami. But I love Costello. Cuban coffee, baby. Even though it's made in Ohio. Get the likes up if you like Costello. If you like coffee, hit the like button. Hi James, Pedro, and Stephen. So I'm performing July 10th in Atlanta. Anyone from Atlanta here? I just probably do so many lives today because I didn't get the tickets up. You can't get Costello in Texas? Oh, that's crazy. Really? I'm sure you could order it, no? If you're in Texas, what part of Texas? Just out of curiosity, because my best friend lives in Houston, and she has a company called Get Cookie Nookie, and you can order really amazing cookies and really amazing Chex Mix from her. All right, we did that. 12 of you are in here. Hit the like button. This is my morning routine. I do. Okay, James, easy with the eyes. I do the coffee, but it's like a coffee experience, and then I put my milk in my cup, my little mocha, my little boiling pot. Is that what it's called? Jersey. That's gonna go on the stove. Thank you. I have like a sizzle model, baby. That's a sweet compliment. Okay, then I got my milk in my cup. I always fill it to the midway. You can see that little line. I fill it there. I like morning routines too. That's why I'm doing them. See, fill it to that line. So, auditions. I had 2 auditions this week. One of them said I moved to the next round. I don't think I got the other one. They were looking for 18 to 30-year-olds, and it was long hair, and I have mid hair. So I was like, why did my agent? It was the agency I work with that got me it. That I was like, okay. I love how when I clean my coffee cups, this still comes out with crap in it. What the hell? I think it's because it was away. Oh, you know what? This is my friends over at WTF Divorce. Tastes like my divorce is final. Yes, thank you. Everyone should like and subscribe. I have done hard work in my life. I don't know if I was being sarcastic, but okay. Yes, you said that, didn't you? So I had 2 auditions this week. I've been pitching Divorce Diaries all week, and Her Night Out, the series, this new series I launched on YouTube that I also have a new episode I need to shoot, and I also I can't talk. I have to start editing this third episode that's on my YouTube channel, but also make a whole example of a TV formatted one. So I am working on that this weekend. In addition, your mic is barely working. In addition, I have a show in Atlanta, July 10th. Do you hear that sound? Isn't it the best sound? Right. I have a show July 10th, and that is in Atlanta. And I'm excited. I'm good. How are you? Dangeroski. I don't know how to get these lives to like, and we have more likes now than people in here, which is, I guess, a good thing. I posted a long form video yesterday to get my watch hours up because I haven't been doing as many long form videos, and I also have stopped doing the daily lives, partly because I'm not sure what to talk. It's not that I'm not sure what to talk about, but I'm thinking, do I want to just do daily recaps of my day on the lives, or do I want to hold off and do it once a week? I don't know. I'm sorry, I did not ask how you are. People have done that on here. When people do the lives, they're like, why did you ask me how I am? And then I went on someone's live yesterday, and I was like so grateful that he was like acknowledging who was in there and who was giving him gifts and TikTok. I was like, all right. Anyway, side note. So if you're just tuning in, the show is... I'm sorry, how are you? But this isn't like a private conversation me and you are having. You realize that, right? Dangerous Scully. Me and you, I actually think I did too. You are in a live stream for my show Divorce Diaries, my brand, which is a journey, which is about my journey post-divorce, and other people come in too to share theirs. There we go, the milk is ready. I've been trying to stick to the 100 days of getting up at 5 a.m. to write. I got up at 5:20, and I just started writing. I was like, I'm just going to keep writing, because even if I go back to sleep after 10 minutes, I have to get up and write for 5 to 10 minutes. That's what I said I'm going to make sure I do. I don't know what you're screaming to, but that's crazy that you're screaming at 6:30 in the morning, if it's 6:30 in the morning by you. Coffee is ready. You guys want to see it? You love being single. I have a new person in my life, and I really like him. is really special. I haven't said that in so long. So long. I like brown sugar. I like sugar in the raw, but I don't have any. So I have, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, I don't use like this. That's different. That's for different things. For like baking and stuff, but I don't use sugar in the raw. I mean, I do. It's better for you. 7 of you are in there. Okay, also, you can look at my web series on my YouTube channel, and you can also watch my TV pilot on a couple of platforms now. There's 10 of you are in here. Like that button. Divorce Diaries TV pilot is on Fawsome, which is featured today. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's also on Stash TV, which is like an Amazon Fire Stick. I use Film Hub. I'm not drinking water because you told me that I have to actually drink water right now, so I'm going to turn around just because. It's bizarre that you asked somebody. Isn't it great? If you like my mug, WTF Divorce is selling them on TikTok, and if you use promo code WTF Divorce, it's WTF Diaries, you'll get 10% off. So let me put that in the comments. Sorry. Gas is off. Incredibly hot. That's what I was concerned about in the first place. Actually. I should have splashed cold water on my face too today. That's sexy, right? That's sexy to blow your nose like that. Because people think you're doing something creepy with it. It's like, why are you telling me to drink water? You know what I mean? Why don't you drink water? Are you drinking water? How many glasses a day are you drinking? Holy ham. So, yeah, I'm trying to stick to the to-do list of getting my butt up in about, yeah, I know, the coffee will deplete the water. What's that? That's disgusting. That was a booger. That was so gross. Yeah, that was gross. I changed my shirt. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Sorry about that. Okay. I didn't make my bed because it's before 7. So we're going to talk about writing and what that means in the Divorce Diaries world. So I've written my TV pilot. That's on Prime Video. I independently submitted that, and it's on. But also, I guess you can't do that anymore now. Apparently, according to one of my filmmaking friends, they said it's very difficult to do it. So I'm glad I got in while I did. I left a video up last night about an experience I had. Why is this taking so long? I left a video up. You were streaming people going live? Okay. What does that mean? My computer's freezing. About a couple weeks ago when I was performing. You can't hear me? Testing 1 2, check. This is completely frozen now. Do you hear me? My computer's freezing. All right, well, tell me if you can hear me. But so I left a video up of like me performing. Maybe I should take it down. I don't know. It's about like how my ex-manager like tried to get in my head almost. It's so weird when you first of all, I'm just looking at my backyard and it looks like a jungle. I need to get rid of it. Look. Look at that. Ugh. It is a mess. Look at that. Ugh. I gotta do something about that today. Okay, so something is wrong with my computer. Because it's freezing. And I'm debating whether I should take it down or not, because if he sees it, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, it's not like I just was like trying to get in my head about something. And he did it in a way that he can't say, oh, I didn't do anything. I just wanted to congratulate my client through me. And make a big thing of it where he could have just called his client and told him that he booked something. As opposed to having me, the host, why is this? Okay. This is just really slow. Do it. I was talking about signs and energy and going after what you love to somebody yesterday. And they had said, like, well, sometimes I have depressive thoughts. That's not verbatim what she said, but she said something similar. And she goes, I don't know how to stop them. She said it in a sense where I was like, I don't know how to help you. But I'm like, well, taking it minute by minute. Now if I look back, I was giving her the long version of the story. I probably should have shortened it and say, take it minute by minute. Say, for the next 5 minutes, I'm not going to worry about anything. Hi from Georgia. For the next 10 minutes, I am just going to write how I feel and what I would like. I think short exercises like that are often not done because we have so many things to do and we don't know what to do first. That's exactly what I am. So okay, hopefully this is working. So my suggestion is when you feel stuck, you should just keep trucking along and not let anything. But what does that mean? Keep trucking along. Like, what are you supposed to physically do if something's stuck in your brain and you can't get it unstuck, right? So for me, I run, I write, I do stand up. Basically in the moment though, I try to run or like dance or something. And it sounds crazy because it's like, well, how do I just motivate myself to get up and dance? But I've just been doing that since I was a kid. I used to choreograph dances in my room to like Janet Jackson and Backstreet Boys, you know, Britney. 10 of you are in here. Let's get the likes up. Again, you can watch my TV pilot on Prime and on Fossum and on, I don't know, Stash TV, but that's apparently the other place you can watch it. I am performing in Atlanta on July 10th, and I'm also performing in August in Maine. That is at the Great Falls Comedy Club. So I'd love it if you guys attended both. Who's anybody in Atlanta? In the 9 of you that are in here, I got a new subscriber. That's great. Yeah, let's get the videos up. I also have a new person. I think I said that earlier. I have a new person in my life that I really like. I'm really smitten with him. I was reading my text messages yesterday or the day before, or whatever. I was reading my text messages to him, and like when I voice to text, I sound like a cuckoo bird. Like I say like 500 times, like most white women. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're white or not. I'm just saying, like I sound like a valley girl. Oh my god, remember that? Like, oh my god. Oh, the views went up to like 17 now on that video. Okay. 7 of you in here, hit the like. So the point I was trying to make before is that when I was talking to this person about, you know, with depressive thoughts and how to get rid of them, I don't know if sometimes I have depressive thoughts like when I'm, you know, things are going in a weird way, but what happened like last year, I was definitely having more of those depressive feelings because I was rejected by somebody that was really handsome and I thought I was a loser, and all these things came to the surface for me to really need to heal. And I definitely feel like I healed more than I have, you know, in the past. One pager template. A one-pager template for a television show. So I'm making a new this is weird. One more, it's saying, and like I'm trying to do a one page with Canva and one on money. What? I don't know. So I am trying to pitch my show, Her Night Out and Divorce Diaries, to production companies and networks, etc. I want someone to buy it. That's how I'm gonna make money doing it, you know. And it's like, well, this is what ChatGPT said. Yes, I did ask ChatGPT. I said, I need an immediate plan of action to sell Her Night Out, And he said, sell the format or partner with the production company for funding and distribution. Right. So, and I really need that for both. Okay. Polish and package the concept. A one-sheet deck. I asked ChatGPT to help me with the deck because I've made my own decks before, but I was like, oh, if I pay for this premium service now, I'm just going to have them do it. It didn't do it. It messed it up completely. It was bad. So I was going to try to do it on here, but it looks like I don't think Canva has one either. One page for a TV series. Let's see what comes up for it. I don't know. Oh no, it does actually. Oh, they do TV series Bibles. I like that. Customize this template. Your phone died. Hola, Michelle. Hi, John Francis. Let me go back actually. Hola, ¿cómo estás? See, these are all like pro, what are they called? You need like the pro version. I don't have that. I also just want to start this from scratch. I don't want to do it where I'm like, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could do it on Canva. Wish I'd stream more often. I can. I think it might. I think this is the funny thing is I think like I'm out here trying to figure out. It's raining again. I'm out here trying to figure out what's going to help me monetize, and it's literally every single thing that, like, the consistency of what's built my audience has been the lives. Slowly but steadily. Do I have a show tonight? No. I don't have a show right now on the books till July 10th, but I'm going to be getting some stage time next week. I have child things today that I have to do, like with my kid. So that's why I'm on here, just talking about the shows I'll be doing in July and August. I'm so glad you joined because this is where I need to monetize. And it's not that I can't monetize. I'm monetizing off TikTok now, but it's like $5 a week, which is not, like, for social media influencers, not a lot, right? There's a guy on TikTok who does these live streams and people send gifts and he does battles and I'm literally lost with the battles. I'd love to do the battle, but I don't know. I know nothing about it. So I know a little bit about it, but I don't even know if I want to do that. I like talking more so. I'm not sure where everybody's based out of, but if you could put the state that you reside in. That would be great. Oh, I should do like a customized, oh, this is like not for, oh, Off the Beaten Path's a good one. Travel journal, startup pitch deck. What do you guys think? So, I don't want that. Off the Beaten Path feels like I'm trying to create a pitch deck for, I don't know if I could show it here, but let's see. This is her night out. What do we think? This is going to be the image. I like it, right? It's cute. That one too, but this is Atlanta. This one I really liked. Do we like this one? So this is one, or do we like two? Or two. So one. or two. Other than my shows, just into your work better if you were YouTube. YouTube. My income comes from hosting and doing live stand up mostly, and being for as an actor. So those are the things. Yeah, the monetization I'm getting off social media is put towards marketing right now for the show. I have raised money for filming through for social media though, so it's like hit or miss. Like I've raised a lot of money, but to make a regular income just off social media, no. However, I've gotten sponsorships like from Blue Chew they're not long term though. See, that's the issue. It's like you think yeah, me too. I like doing both. Oh, I didn't take it off. So this was 2. Well, hold on, let's go back. This is 1. Okay, and then 2. What do we think? How do I know? So John, where do I know you from? Is that because it sounds like I forget you've been on my lives before. Are you somebody I don't know? Are you the John from Wisconsin who comes to my show? It's bought TJ and I the drinks. Is that who this is? I don't know who you are. Okay, yes, I am. That's one of them. So Divorce Diaries is a pilot. Is already on Prime, and I'm trying to build more episodes out. I'm trying to film more episodes, get the funding to film more episodes. Let's write that down. Not even trying, I'm getting more funding to film Divorce Diaries episodes. And then Her Night Out is a new concept that I started filming on my YouTube channel, and we have an interested distributor that wants to know if we have a TV format. And so I'm working on that with Lewis, my camera guy from What's Up New York, a show I host. Someone just asked where I get my income from. That's one of them. And 1 episode is up of the TV series on Prime and on Fossum. But I have a web series. Thank you for 7 of you. There's 7 likes. I love it. The web series has 5 episodes, and that's right here on this channel. So let me put that in the. Let me put that. Have you watched all 5 episodes of the web series? I edited that thing myself, and I submitted it for a local Emmy. So we will find out in the middle of July if we get it. If we get nominated. I know when people say, I just want to be nominated. You're a fan base in the UK? Yes! I need your help here. As a fan of mine in the UK, can you please go onto your Prime and tell me if you can find Divorce Diaries? People have had issues with this, and I have to contact them. But you can also watch it on Fossum, and you can watch it for there and free. I know I really should be, although I don't know how this one works. I'm gonna use this template for Her Night Out. Oh, get individual plan. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna pay the $15. Or should I not pay the $15, guys? What do you think? Nah, right? I shouldn't. What do you think? Okay, hold on. Let me go back here. I'm wasting time. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do the free one. Where do you do the free Canva plan? So you can watch. Okay, see, I got distracted again. You can watch my web series on my YouTube channel right here. We don't have it. 6 of you are on here. Are all of you subscribed to the channel? That's a bummer. You know what? It's okay because I have enough subscribers. I need 2,000 more just to even get stickers, and then I need pretty much 3,000 more to start monetizing. One of my videos has to go viral. That's pretty much it. Okay, the web series. Let's go to my dashboard because this is for some reason taking a long time. So if you go to my homepage.
Hey, would you guys watch a doc?
Okay, that's. Why is it doing that? Okay, hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Playlist. Here we go. Okay. Web series. Okay. I want to know who's divorced in the crowd too. Like who's divorced, who's married, who's single. I like knowing these things because this isn't bringing me to the playlist either. I like to know who's tuning in from where. So anyway, you go on to my home YouTube page and you can see where the web series is. And then you can also, I'm going to just start copying and pasting this because I feel like every time I'm on here, Here Night Out web series. Okay, if I play all.
All right, so I'm just going to be out here in New York City pitching my show. Hey guys, what would you think of a divorce Seinfeld? Would you watch the show?
A divorce Seinfeld?
Divorce Diaries, that's my show. See? The Divorce Seinfeld. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds great. Do it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, follow Divorce Diaries. Load it. You started already? I'm running late. Okay. Hi, this is... Started already? I'm running late.
So I'm going to put that in the bio. Watch the full web series. I mean, in the comments. So you can watch it there, but then there's also, this is also the, where you can watch the pilot. Now you can watch it on Prime as well, but it's also on Awesome. Like you can really just click this link and it's working. However, I would like to also know, so I encourage you once I get off here in a few minutes, like I don't know how much longer I want to stay on here. I've never tried an hour. I guess I could do that. I'm just kind of randomly talking, but like I said, I'm trying to monetize them off my YouTube since nobody's buying the show, and I don't have money to fund a full series that I've written, full season. So I'm like, well, I could always shoot my own footage and put it up here. But the live streams have been the ones that have been building my watch hours the last 6 months. So I'm just like, why don't I just do a live stream every day? And I'm starting to think that maybe that should just be what I do, is I sit in front and I just talk about life and divorce and make it a segment. Because I'm making but I like creating scripted content too. So I like unscripted, scripted, I like this, I like it all. And this is where I start to get a little like, what do I do first, you know? So if you're watching this with the replay gang, as I like to say, please put in the comments below what you like more from my channel. The live streams, the scripted content, or the behind the scenes unscripted following Michelle around. Please tell me, because I really want to learn. I really want to know what to do to build this into a monetization platform. I really want to monetize off my YouTube. Like if a network's not picking me up, I'm right here. We are lucky in this time of this day and age to be able to do this, to be able to come on here and have my own show right now. This is it. This is great. And more I stare at my backyard and see the weeds, the more anxious I get. Like, I don't want to pull these. Look at that one that's growing through the neighbor's fence. Disastrous. You love Divorce Diaries. Thank you. You said live streams are when you try out new content on the lives. So the live streams. Okay. The funny thing is, I feel like that is what is getting people hooked into me, is the live streams. I don't want to get married to you. Thank you though for the offer. It's raining again outside. It's really badly raining. I don't know what's going on, but so I also put the link in for the TV pilot. It got me hooked. Thank you. Can you give me a little background? Are you divorced, married, single, age bracket? Because I would like to know. Last year, I was in a really weird self-love deprivation, whatever that's called. Like, I wasn't feeling great about myself. That divorced perfect guy, he's not perfect, by the way, at all, who I kissed and then, like, threw me to the gutter. He didn't throw me to the gutter, but he basically told me, like, no, bitch, get away. Okay, you're single at 27. This is very interesting. Okay, let's pause for the divorce perfect guy for a second. This is why my demographic is always fluctuating, because it's like, I usually 34 to 55 is like my demographic, is what I put on all these pitch decks, but I do have a younger crowd as well. An older crowd. People who, I want to motivate people through my work. That's really the gist of it, because I always seek motivation, and I seek content creators that motivate me, whether they're really funny, or they're making fun of their flaws that help them feel like they aren't a part of the in crowd, that also make me relate to them, you know? That's a big part of Divorce Diaries too, is that, like, I have great, amazing qualities about myself that stick out, but, like, I also don't feel like I'm like, and I'm well liked by people, but I'm not the popular girl, even though, and I also feel like people can connect to me on that level, you know? I'm also not rich, so, like, and also I have, like, multiple degrees, and I'm very much not rich at all. Like, I'm rich in love and like, family and friends, but yeah, I am rich, I guess, but not with money. So we're gonna get there. Anyway, I drifted off. I just want to show you, this is what is this. I also have something written about my daughter on the side, but this is what's sitting on my windowsill. Please, God, help me sell the series. Please. This year, so last year, I was taking that rejection from this guy really badly, because he was so handsome, like such a textbook good looking, and I was like, look at how big my nose is, look at how I don't have an upper lip, look at how I have a massive forehead, and instead of embracing those things, like, I still do that. Like with the guy that I'm with now, who he's hot. Like, it's like, I just want to, like, you know, and anyway, thank you, I appreciate that. But, like, I don't feel like he likes me back, first of all, and and also, like, I just remember praying about this last year so much. I'm like, please give me a sign if I'm gonna, like, there's a couple of signs that happened. I wonder if I have the book. Let me go get it. Hang on. And I asked for the signs of these are the books I want to read this year. I've only read one of them, and I'm rereading another that's on my windowsill. So anyway, I asked for a sign if I was going to find the right, if I'm going to ever have this great love. I've kind of read this. I haven't read it full. This is a very good book. And the first chapter basically says, always with us. It's called, it's basically asking, have you ever had one of the moments when you're about to do something important and you're way out of your comfort zone, there's a lot at stake, and you say, what am I doing here? And she talks about a sign. She said, I directed my thoughts to the other side and asked for a sign that I had honored their message. So she was asking for a sign. So basically, ask for a sign and be specific. I said, please give me a sign that I'm going to find the love of my life, or they're going to find me, or whatever, and it's going to be amazing. It's a great book. Your cousin has this book. So this was a day we were filming last year in the city, and all this stuff happened with Divorce Perfect Guy, and I felt sad every single time we were in the city, even though we had great stuff happening with filming. It was fun. I just thought about this guy because like we had that nice night, and leading up to that there was some nice banter. So I thought, and he was like he seemed so nice and good dad, but like the attention wasn't there. Like I was getting like breadcrumbs, you know. But I was hoping after maybe we'd kiss or go out, he would like then move forward. And after we made out, he came to my show, we made out, it was like the opposite. I mean, it was nice in the moment, but then a week went by before he talked to me again. Or no, he talked to me. He texted me about having good luck at my show, and then a week went by, and then I didn't hear from him. And I asked, I was like, what's going on? I was like, I've been looking for a relationship. And like just this long letter of depressive comments that were like basically like, but let's be friends, but stay over there. I never saw him again. So, and he unfollowed my show after I made fun of him in a bit. I mean, he didn't do that right away. It was like way down the road. But anyway, so yeah. So my point was my self-love was not there. And I really have been putting in the work in therapy to try to fix that. And like I said, I met someone new and he is amazing. And I also have been learning that I'm sometimes the problem when it comes to things. I mean, not that I'm the problem, but like my patterning is showing up very clear now because he's giving me the things that I've always wanted, and I can't like fight it with my patterning. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Like sometimes I want to run. I'm noticing that. Although I want a committed relationship, I'm noticing that I have a fight or flight, and I might even choose these men from the past. I might have chosen them because I didn't want a relationship because I'm afraid of it. But right now, but I'm not, because I want to be with the right person, and like I'm finally attracted to the right person. And there's some key tactics in therapy that have helped me not go down a spiraling road. Not to say that it doesn't happen all the time. It does happen sometimes, but it's definitely helped. So why I bring this up is that that's part of the divorce diaries journey, right? It's like the dating component. No one can, when do you hear from some dating so great? No, everyone's consistent theme of their dating journey is dating sucks. Okay, like we need to start, and I think a lot of children who are children of divorce are going to hear that because they're going to be like, yeah, dating sucks. My parents do it. Dating sucks in middle school. It's not always that dating sucks. Dating's great in your 20s. I don't remember being in my 20s like with men in the tri-state area with the weedos and the fist pumpers. Like all they wanted to do was get laid. So like, I don't think it was easy back then. You know, it was definitely not. So that's interesting that I'm on here today. I'm seeing how much I can monetize off of this. Or at least how much not monetize off of this, how much my watch hours can go up. But now in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s and your 60s and your 70s, you know, when you're dating, it's difficult because everyone's got baggage. Everyone has a different priority. And I think in your 20s, there are two priorities. They're like, let's get laid, let's get in a relationship and get married. And I think the thing that's happening now is that people are realizing you don't need to get married to be in this societal norm because it's not a societal norm anymore. There's also not a going out anymore. Like, think about it. There is and there isn't. It's just different nowadays. Anyway, so these are the books that are... So I really should read this completely, but I just skim it. My aunt gave this to me. Oh, I am quite confident that the most important part of a human being is not his physical body, but his non-physical essence, which some people call soul. The non-physical part cannot die and cannot decay because it's not physical. Quoted by Rabbi Harold Kushner. Oh, and here's another one. Be receptive. I've written about how we can miss signs sent to us by the other side. If we're not looking for them, we can pass by them. But I've also heard stories about people who asked for a specific and challenging sign, received the sign, and missed it anyway. I've seen it happen up close. Not long ago, my mother asked my father, who recently crossed, to send her a sign. She asked for something specific, a purple elephant. She told me that within one day of asking, she got her sign in the form of a huge purple blow-up elephant lawn decoration on a neighbor's front lawn. A week later, my sister Christine came in from New Jersey. Hi, babe. We had a difficult task to complete. We were going to the cemetery, and then we were going to order a headstone. My mother drove us to the cemetery. Afterward, we went to get lunch in a nearby town. Later, we had to go back to the cemetery and retrace our route. I looked out the window and saw a huge sign about above a new restaurant that I hadn't noticed before. The purple elephant. There was even an actual purple elephant with its trunk turned up to the sky in front of the restaurant. My father had truly outdone himself. He sent my mother exactly what she asked for in a way she couldn't miss, and yet we all missed the first time around. Mom, did you see that? I cried out. See what? I made her turn around in the car and drive up to the restaurant so she could get a nice long look. Oh, wow. How about that? Looks like a great place to have lunch, too. The lesson here, we need not just to look, but to see. To do this, we don't need to change anything about our lives except to slightly alter our method of perception. In the sport of golf, positive thinking, I'm crying like a baby here. No comments about this? Okay. In the sport of golf, positive thinking coaches tell golfers to walk down the fairway with their heads held high, fully absorbing the landscape around them, as opposed to hanging their heads and seeing only the grass in front of them. This is designed to get golfers more involved and alert and receptive, and better prepared for their next shot. We can do the same thing in our everyday lives. We can more fully absorb the landscape around us simply by looking up. It's a small, subtle shift in our manner of focusing, a slight uptick in our level of attention, a commitment to being more mindful. If we make that commitment, we'll be much better prepared when the next sign comes from the other side. And this says, thank you. And then it's important to, when you receive a sign, take the time to express gratitude. Oh, thank you for all the signs you've given me up above. All right, so this is one book. I'm not reading this one. I just skim it a lot, but that's one of the ones on my list that I want to read before the end of the year. I reread The Power of One More by Ed Milet. I'm on this right now. I will probably reread this again and again and again. I love this book. Okay, I'm on chapter am I on? Chapter 13. Save the Cat, I've read, and I'm going to probably keep rereading. That's just a writing book. If you want to write screenplays, the best book. I skim it as well, the astrology book. Okay. But this read. So one book has been fully read this year. This book I would like to read. And this book. This book was bought for me years ago, and I have to read it. Couple years ago, so I think this is probably gonna be the next one. Okay, so I've been on here quite some time, and I appreciate you guys greatly. I hope you guys come to the shows July 10th. I hope you watch the pilot. I hope you watch the full web series, and please leave a comment. So I got one person on here that said they like the live streams. Please, if you've followed this to the end, like, subscribe, and then please tell me what you like more, the live stream or the scripted content, or the unscripted content, which is like the behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if I have a full-blown behind the scenes episodes, but I can start making those as well. Love you guys. Oh my God, what? You like everything. That's good. Stay tuned for more, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.